Let's get into this. I'll try to go through this rather quickly. Again, as I mentioned in my beginning monologue, this is an experience by me. Yours will undoubtedly differ. So going through this, if we skip the intro, that's fine. But basically, what I'm trying to say here is that I do feel that the embassy staff were definitely courteous and professional, and I would say excellent, right? That was my personal opinion. Some other people have also echoed this sentiment I've seen. However, I still feel that there needs to be a better way to provide this service to the multitude of diaspora that will eventually require it. Talking of which, so the deadline here, again, I'm not going to drain the slide. The deadline is extended to March 1st, 2020. So Kenyans can therefore travel on their current passports until then. After which, then you'll have to go through this process or some variation of it in the event that it does change. But people are urged to take advantage of the extension and not wait till the end to apply. But you know yourselves, people, so plan accordingly. Okay, so this is the goal. This is what we're trying to get right here. This is a new Kenyan passport. This powder blue looks like it's got some interesting insignia down here. That's what this whole process is about, right? Most of you will actually have this guy, which is a little bit darker blue. That's probably what the majority of you guys should be having right now. However, there will be some people who will have this guy, which is a little bit lighter blue. Now, if you came into the US or Canada several years ago, and depending on the expiration of your passport, or haven't traveled, or you traveled back and forth in a relatively short period of time, you may still have this guy, right? If you do, just with the information that I got, you may want to bring some additional documentation I will talk about later on. So before we get to that point, let's get into some of the mechanics of actually applying for this passport. Right, real quick, eCitizen, this is the beginning of this journey and process. The website is right there, and if you go to this landing page already and you've already created an account, there's a sign-in option at the top right here. Otherwise, you can put in account.ecitizen.go.ke and it will land you to take you to the accounts login page. Talking of accounts, I actually don't remember creating this one. It was a long time ago. I was probably still partaking of the beast, and RAM does some wonderful things for your short-term memory. But once you log in, these are the services you want to look at, right? Pretty self-explanatory. Department of Immigration Services, ePassport applications. There's a secondary service here for children's passports. But actually, before you get to all that, you have to tackle this beast, the Kenya Revenue Authority, and I'll explain exactly what's needed from this particular animal in the future slides, because there are several pain points. And talking of pain points, there are some points there, key points and pain points on this eCitizen portal, the website. The account you create, the phone number that you use is going to be vitally important, right? This is what's going to be used to drive the passport process forward, deliver communications. I think the gentleman at the embassy said, like, when the passport is done and back, stateside, they will let you know through this phone number. And you can actually use a US phone number, which is great, because we'll talk about some of the issues with phone numbers in this application process. So, but talking about pain points, once you create your eCitizen profile, you cannot make changes, right? So make sure that the phone number, email, name, all that is correct, because you can't make changes. And this is what you get. If you click on the top right, it has your name, and you click on the little arrow to go down to profile, you get to this, you get a 404 error. The page does not exist. So it's very important that you use the right credentials and right information, should I say, and the phone number that is used to create this account is either a phone number you can access yourself, maybe it's your own phone number, or somebody you can easily reach.